This problem says the Easter Bunny has 4/10 of his eggs to deliver. Of those eggs, 5/10 of them are pink. How many of his eggs that he still has to deliver are pink? So let's look at this problem and figure out what we're doing. Are we adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing? So it says that he has 4/10 of his eggs still to deliver. And of those eggs, 5/10 of them are pink. So we're saying that 5/10 of the 4/10 are pink. And the question is asking how many of those eggs he still has to deliver are pink. So we're trying to figure out what the 5/10 of 4/10 is. And we know from fractions, think back to fractions, that when we say we're getting a part, that of is multiplying. All right, now back to what we just did in our interactive notebooks. We take the first decimal vertically, and we're going to model 5/10. McLean, sorry, don't do that. All right, so we're going to do little slashes one direction. Notice I'm staying within my hundredths boxes so that I can it's not just so I can see your thinking, but you need to be showing your thinking. And you're not showing your thinking when you're scribbling over boxes, and you know that, and I know that. Don't think anything gets past me. I love you. Stop doing that. All right, egg hunters. So there is 5/10, and we need to find the 4/10 going horizontally. I'll pick up another Easter color here. So here is 1/10, 2/10, 3/10, and 4/10. And we're looking at where we colored twice. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 going this way. 1, 2, 3, 4 going this way if you want to look at it like an array, or you can count them. I tend to make counting mistakes, so I kind of like the array method. But so 4 times 5 is 20, but we're not talking about 20 holes here, are we? We're talking about hundredths. There are 20 hundredths, so make sure that decimal point is there, please. There is a ginormous difference between 20 and 20 hundredths. I would much rather have $20 than 20 cents, so there's a big difference. All right, now notice I have a very well understandable model. I have an equation and I have an answer. What's left for me on this egg hunt to be considered for a completion certificate of your egg hunt, hint, hint, is to also have checking with standard algorithm. So if we checked with standard algorithm, we would ignore the fact that there are decimal points there for a moment and know that 4 times 5 is 20. And then we're looking for place value positions. We have a 10th, and here's another 10th. So we're looking at hundredths. 10 times 10. All right, so we have one place value position. There's one. Here's a second place value position behind a decimal point, which is different than yesterday because we were multiplying by a whole number. Here we're multiplying by 2 decimals. They each have a place value position. So here's the one for here. Here's the one for here. So we have 20 hundredths, and it checks out. You have to have all of these things for your egg hunt.